I remember I was about 8 years old, and some neighbor, a friend of ours, asked, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And I said, "A comedian." And he found me years later and said, "Do you remember that?" And how amazing, he said, that someone knew at that age what, what they wanted to be. I seem to have grown up with, Second City Theater in Chicago. And out of that came Saturday Night Live and, Weekend Update, which was all about making jokes about the week, the news of the week. As those shows have come along, some of the people that I have worked with here in Amsterdam have gone back to the United States, and they're writing now for Saturday Night Live and Daily Show and Stephen Colbert Reports. You might say that the employment rate in Dutch stand-up comedy is much more diverse than in the rest of the marketplace. And it's really nice that Surinamese people, Antillean, whatever, they have a voice very much. Moroccan comedians have done very well. Najib Amhali is like the biggest example, but there are a number of up-and-coming Moroccan comedians who are great, and nobody's even heard of them yet. There was an event on diversity recently organized in part by the U.S. Embassy, and it had the head of recruiting for Randstad International, who was pointing out this demographic problem in the Netherlands about the shrinking of the sort of native population. So whereas there is a sort of populism right now in Dutch politics that is saying, oh, we're not going to recognize our country anymore, it's being taken over by Muslims or people who don't live like us, don't look like us. And the fact is that within 5 to 10 years, apparently, it's going to be less don't come here and more please come here and don't go to France or Germany. And instead, we need you in the Netherlands. So yes, that is a message that I am trying to convey in hopefully a humorous way. I'm actually working on a solo show right now, which is my second show, because my first show was all about my passport, my second passport, and what you have to do to get a Dutch passport. And the second show that I'm doing now is based on a conference which was about the Dutch identity. The sort of native Dutch people had a big argument about what is the Dutch identity and how much integration should there be. The population is shrinking, but is it that bad? And so anyway, yeah, these topics are kind of what I take on in this new show. It's gone from a childhood dream to something closer and closer to reality for me.